Who is the most popular dragon and whose head weighed 100 kilograms? Hi everyone, my name is Alex and this is the top 7 most popular dragons according to Google searches. 7th place, Draco from Dragonheart. 197,000 results. This is the first CGI dragon in history. His name is Draco, and he was created specifically for the movie Dragonheart, which was released in 1996. The director wanted to show not just an evil lizard, but a wise, intelligent creature capable of feeling many emotions. As a voice actor, he invited Sean Connery, and as a fix specialist, helped to turn him into a dragon. In the beginning, they created an animatronic model with a height of 5.5 meters and a length of 13 meters. For the basis, they took T-Rex from Jurassic Park, and then they added some features of a dog and a lion. We create our own dragons just as meticulously, and they are suitable not only for theme parks but also for filming in movies. We have an individual approach for each client and take into account all their wishes. 6th place, Falkor from the NeverEnding Story. 3,140,000 results. What happens when you combine a dragon and a dog? Falkor from the NeverEnding Story, of course. The wingless but flying dragon of fortune is one of the most memorable characters of the movie and one of the most alive model of the movie. Just for this film, an animatronic puppet 15 meters long was made in order to embody his image on the screen. Its frame was made of steel used in the aircraft industry, and the torso was covered with 10,000 scales in the size of the palm of your hand. Interesting fact, one of the dog's head alone weighed 100 kilograms and consisted of 16 moving parts, to control which required a whole team of operators. And our team can make an animatronic dragon which will need only one remote control to operate that. 5th place, Haku from Spirited Away. 4,570,000 results. Haku is Hayao Miyazaki's calling card, on par with Totoro and Faceless. His name translates to white, and his creation was based on the image of an oriental dragon. To make him as believable as possible, the animators drew his movements from a gecko, a snake, and a dog. Haku is a river dragon, and our dragon is also related to water. He was made specifically for a theater, but we never came up with a name for him. Write your opinions in the comment section. 4th place, Mushu from Mulan. 5,540,000 results. The producers originally wanted the animated movie about Mulan to be a Tootsie-style comedy, but producer Pam Coates insisted on making the story closer to the original legend. In the end, the producers reached a compromise. The basis of the story remained as in the original, and the cartoon added 2 comedic characters, a small dragon and a cricket. Mischievous and sharp-tongued, Chinese dragon became a trademark of the cartoon Mulan, but it also caused the ban in China. However, let me tell everything in order. Not only that Mushu was named in honor of the American dish, which is served in the Chinese restaurants, but also he behaves absolutely not as a Chinese dragon. After all, in Chinese mythology, dragons are majestic creatures who never lie or try to assert themselves, and Disney producers were originally afraid that the dragon would seem too scary to children, so they made him as funny as possible. But that's exactly what outraged the Chinese viewers. But this design was appreciated by viewers in the rest of the world, which explains the popularity of this dragon. We too can make not only realistic dinosaurs and dragons, but also stylized and fairy tale characters for theme parks and attractions. 3rd place, Drogon from Game of Thrones. 7,350,000 results. Compare this and this, and comment if you find the difference. As you can see, George Martin's dragons differ from the usual ones as they have no front paws, all because they are wyverns, a rare kind of dragons. As a fix specialist wanted to make Daenerys dragons as realistic as possible, and to do this they started with the insides of these creatures. A special skeleton was designed first, then they put muscles, fat on it, and then stretched the skin on top. In the first season, the bodies of the little dragons were modified with the consideration of the anatomical features of birds, because in the future episodes they had to fly realistically. Special attention was paid to the characters of the dragons. From cute children they were turned into naughty teenagers, and then they grew into the most terrifying creatures in all of Westeros. Of all of the dragons, Daenerys had a special relationship with Drogon. She even became his rider despite his choppy nature. Our Drogon has a more peaceful disposition and would love to pose with you for a themed photo set. Second place, Smaug from the Hobbit Trilogy. 12,900,000 results. Who is worthy to take the second place in our top? He's fire, he's death, he's Smaug. Smaug is your classic dragon who likes to sleep on gold and eat the locals. He first appears in the pages of Dr. Tolkien's The Hobbit, and when creating him, he was inspired from the dragon from Beowulf and Fafnir from Scandinavian mythology. In order to embody the image of Smaug on the screen, the creators of the movie resorted to the motion capture technology and invited actor Benedict Cumberbatch. He gave Smaug not only his voice but also his movements. After defeating the dragon, the characters would hang his hand on the wall as a trophy, but you don't have to kill the dragon to hang our trophy, we can make one. First place, Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon, 38,400,000 results. Children's love for Toothless has no bounds, and much of that is due to the animators. To create Toothless, they were inspired by panthers and did dozens of studies on the physics of flight for birds and bats. The sounds Toothless makes were based on the sounds of tigers, whales, elephants, horses and crocodiles, and his purring is the purring of a cat. And it was DINOMACHINE. We don't just talk about dragons, we make them. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a like.